Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity with me, Cornish-Knight, with the continued adventures of Gwen, Ravenheart, and Space Pig. Now, we had just finished a contract, or the job, to find one of the missing prophecies for the main archivist in the... That's the wrong button. Yeah, here we go. The parapel of whatever. I can never pronounce the names in this game. Of Wa'el. They were not happy. Grimdar was not happy with the score. Buried the score. Grimdar will want to know what happened to it, but not so she's willing to take the house with taking information. She basically ordered us to leave. There's a whole bunch of information of books and stuff in here. I'll come back and read them later, because I don't want to slow down the pacing of the game. And we are... Now, this is one of the things I keep on forgetting, is that in this game, going into someone's house isn't like, unless it's indicated, isn't like a bad thing. So we can explore all these places. Yeah, we can explore. We can't. Do we really want to explore the catacombs at night? Probably not the best idea, to be honest.
Following your lead.
Just say the word.
Okay, I got a question. I just want to check something out. She's got that, which is slow, and it's 23 to 34 piercing damage. That's very slow. Okay, yeah, fine. Well, that makes sense. I just wanted to check. Where do you want to go? I probably want to go to the Goose and Fox, because I need a good night's rest. And there's no one up about. The markets are all closed this time of day, I believe. Yep, all closed. Okay, no, not. That's a shame. I would have liked it if the markets had did the whole like, oh, we close at night time, but I suppose that would make the game difficult for those who basically arrived during the night. Any weapon that lists a damage type, like slashing, will do whatever damage type it's most advantageous, usually whatever type it has the least resistance to. Right, okay. So we go into here. The owner, there's a bunch of people. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing I have mixed feelings about. I love this game's like the whole soul mechanic, but so few of them actually give you relevant stuff. It's all just like fluff. You see a fire burning slowly on the side of a winding road, unmanned. There seems to be no fuel, no wood or no oil for it to consume, no hay or twigs. Despite this, it roars, crackles and wails in the wind. It takes you a moment, but you again begin to notice a figure in the flames. Its shaking hands cradling a young face, molten red tears marrying skin, the colour of coal. The boy cowers, flame coating him as he holds his knees to his chest. In a distant man approaches faceless. He extends a hand to the frightened child, who considers it warily before taking it. The flame dies down, leaving his limbs and settling on his head like obedient pets. All tears dry, they walk together, fire and death, hand in hand. So I take it that's his childhood, because he's obviously a flame godling.
Just say the word.
Actress. You'll find all sorts. Everyone's a philosopher here. Right.
Leave it to me.
Okay, welcome to the Gruesome Fox.
Just say the word.
Hail, traveler.
The man behind the bar is nearly the size of an umura, and a handle protrudes from his back, and as his face is set in a stoic frown, he gives you a small nod. Here for a drink? There's a tiny pewter cup in front of him. He turns it in one broad hand, but doesn't drink from it. Could I get a room? I'd like to order some refreshments. Tell me about yourself. This is a lively place. I'm looking to hire an adventurer. Let's go with this. I'd like to order some refreshments. Right, so this bloke sells food. And apparently a yellow Labrador. Does he sell anything else? No, just food. Which isn't too bad. I mean, stew is useful. Actually, that's a pretty dang good one for constitution and perception purposes. Maximum endurance. Itametels, rice pan, popular as a diner popular as a dinner entree in the Ixmel Plains. The Ixmel rice pan has hundreds of regions and family variations. Varied as it may be, the dish is often seen as a great unifier in the culture, heavily stratified by social hierarchies. So philosophers and wealthy politicians may use rare spices or fine cheese, but its base ingredients and ease of cooking have made it a traditional meal for all Imixtel people. At Imixtel wedding celebrations, it is common for the couple's close friends and family to spend the previous day cooking enough Ixmel rice pan to feed everyone in the celebration to come. Now, of course, we have like the basic stuff. We have pies and beet loaf. Actually, I might get some beef loaf for him. Get a couple, not 4. We take 2. Right, is there anything that we want to trade? I take it. He won't take the. He will take the hatchet. Okay. We can't put it in there. I mean, we have a bunch of stuff, to be honest, that we really sort of think about getting rid of. Right. Just a little bit. If we could just get a little bit more money from something, we could get the items that we needed. Well, lion hide. Well, let's sell those. I mean, we're not apparently using them for anything. And I don't think there's any crafting stuff that requires it. See, because all the crafting stuff would be in here. So this is pretty much useless. So let's sell off those. And get a bit of extra cash. Do they have any rooms? Yes, but the cheapest one is 25 copper. Damn, that's expensive. Now we'll stay and we'll rest in a nice room for a change. Lovely bed, cozy atmosphere, friendly people. The sun comes up. 8 hours have passed. Let's see. Tell me about yourself, you inquire as you come down the stairs. Name's Bishop, used to be a scholar of Barath, but now I run the Goose and Fox and keep the regulars in line. He sifts and sees a warhammer strapped to his back. What more is there to tell? Why'd you go from religion to running a tavern, you inquire? The journey isn't as long as you'd think. It started with the Hollowborn, and with this, he takes a black bottle from under his bar and fills a pewter cup. It was my sister's son. He takes a drink at the beginning of the Wyden's legacy. He was the one of the first. I never expected there to be so many after him. Tragedy is part of the cycle, but it is followed by rebirth. Yet every year more parents are grieving for their Hollowborn children, and the gods are silent. What answer were you expecting? So you lost your faith. That's tough. What answer were you expecting? You inquire. He's leaning forward, crossing his arms on the bar. Barath promises rebirth cycles, but the only cycle I found was this one. He taps the bar. Have a drink, have another, and then until I can't remember how I got home, wake up, come back. I finally woke up one day to see my family had packed up and left. For all I know, they'd left days before and I just hadn't noticed, but they're gone, so I came here. I cleaned up since then, not that I found my answers. He tosses the cup back. I just stopped asking questions. This is a lively place. It was founded in the early days of the Deerwood independence by travelling scholars named Earl of Leville. He wanted a place where kith of all backgrounds could gather and hash out ideas facing their new country. He rested his elbow on the polished wood of the bar. It doesn't take long for the place to fill up. Brackenbury aristocrats argued that the dock workers from the gift were soldiers wrangled with Brackenbury aristocrats argued with dock workers from the gift while soldiers wrangled with politicians. Deerwoodians have never been known to turn down an argument. He takes a sip from his tiny cup. What happened next? I can imagine things got interesting. Soon kith were coming from farms and settlements too. He waves at the door as if expecting a crowd to burst in. This place got even more popular when the villain sailors from Saltmast, with the he even got more popular with sailors from Salty Mast, and that was the problem. He drained his cup. No matter what people say about fair-mindedness and civil debate, there's only so much people were allowed to tolerate. Errol found himself on the wrong side of an argument with the wrong Fien, and when he disappeared a few days later, some said it was the work of that Fien. He shrugged, spreading his hands over the bars to survey the room, but Errol knew which way the wind was blowing. If you ask me, he skipped town, hid out somewhere, hoping for rational minds to prevail in Defiance Bay. He cracks a wry grin. If only he could see it now. Right.
Just say the word.
So let's have a look around. There's a bunch of people in here. These guys are probably going to have the whole soul. Yeah, it's the whole soul thing. I mean,
just say the word.
I'd love to read all of them, but it takes so long. That miserable bastard. Dragon outlined in charcoal pencil. This thick, jagged lines and faint smarts of sulphur suggest the artist completed sketch in a hurry. Cliff dragon, white march. Oh, so he basically sketched that dragon. He sketched the dragon on the wall while it was still alive. Man, he's got a set of balls. It's a good place to unwind between jobs. Sometimes I even find a new one. A dwarf and Orlan debate philosophy on the other side of a curtain. Oh yeah, I saw they're debating philosophy. You come to talk some sense into this fellow, I hope. Hate to say it, but the legacy's been good for business. The painting depicts Glanfafan ruins, and the canvas and the canvas bears the rough brushstrokes of a talented amateur. It bears well. 2665. Prad Ferris. Ferris, yeah. Let's get out here and talk to the lady at the table first, because she seems to have a story to tell.
Just say the word.
Oh man, I'd love to get another, maybe cruel. I mean, I'd like to get another aggressive one, to be honest. Kenra. The woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her, watching it with furious intensity. It's like the size of a coin, and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches it up with one hand and slams a half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not a good time. What are you doing here? You look like you could use another drink. What is that thing you're spinning? You inquire. She glowers at a close fist. Something I need to get rid of. You look like you could use another drink. I'll get there. She takes a long drink from a glass, just trying to calm down and trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish, you mutter. She says nothing for a few moments, as if hoping you will leave at last. Kainra looks up at you, a lamplight falling across her face. A purple bruise is blossoming along her cheekbone. There's something I need to give to my fiancé, Punix. Only he didn't seem to go anywhere. He doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. Who hit you? He shakes her head. I know how this looks, but you don't understand. It's not like Punix. It's these new friends of his. They've brought out the worst in him. Doesn't bloody matter, lady. If your partner hits you, it doesn't matter who his friends are. He's a scumbag for doing it. Tell me about these new friends, you mutter. They came into our house with dead eyes and black teeth. I'm not a fool. I know what it means. Pernix makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they come to do. Last time they came, I told them to get out, let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, but not under my roof. She scowls and then winches her fingertips, gently brushing her bruise. Severe changes you, I guess. Sev changes you, I guess. Punik I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought he'd see trails of still following the sallow, discoloured flesh. Maybe I could go talk to him. Survival too, but civil makes people calm and lifeless. It shouldn't make them violent. Intelligence 10. I thought Seville just made people lie around not doing much. What Seville have you gone tonight? Let's do survival 2, but Seville makes people calm and listless. It shouldn't make them violent. Karina shrugs. I don't really know. Seemed better than believing he'd always been this way. Maybe I could go talk to him. Her hands rest on the table and she clenches it in a white knuckle fist. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. She opens her hands and a ring clatters onto the table. This was his grandfather's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off. But if I go back to him myself, I know what will happen. I'll lose my temper and I'll probably wind up with another one of these. She points to the bruise. I'll take it. I'll take this ring to Persnick then. She looks up at you and nods. The house is just north here. Just please don't hurt him. As furious as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. No promises.
Just say the word.
No promises at all. If he gets his head handed to him, it's his own goddamn fault. I don't like people who beat their partners, so let's do this. To be a gentleman, even if I am a flame-covered, bloodthirsty maniac. Or gentlewoman in this case. So let's go and find this guy's house. There we go. And if he doesn't like it, if he doesn't like why we're here, I'm going to put my boot up his ass. I mean, we won't. Maybe we can just beat him unconscious, break some of his limbs. I mean, there's magic in this world. It will heal him straight up. Right. Make sure that some people have stuff, because I know she hasn't got any healing stuff at all. Problem is, it's so expensive to carry healing supplies. He's okay. Yeah, we need to buy stuff, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. If you have difficulty distinguishing between the default green and red colours used for allies and enemies, you can change it. Right. Addict mercenary. Yeah. Okay. So we're basically in a blinking drug den.
Not a problem.
Mercenary, feel free to make yourself comfortable down here. Top floor's off limits. A couple of crude beds have been improvised from an assortment of tattered blankets and pillows. Dribble of some dark liquid stains. Dribbles of some dark liquid stain the fabric. Okay, so we're in a blinking drug den. Wait, what happened? Am I imagining this? Pernix always has the best supply. I never believed Pernick is letting us use his place. He never let us do that before. This is your first time here. You'll be back. I'm telling you.
I'm on it.
Right. I see it again.
Word.
I will. I have to. Right. Right. Okay. So these guys are armed to the teeth. Can't get upstairs. That's locked, but fortunately we have someone that can pick locks.
A simple test. That's settled.
So we use a lockpick to pick it. Yes. Did she take all my lockpicks and run off? No. So this is the quest item, is it? A golden band lace with Adra accent.
Just
right.
say the word.
Let's go into the room and talk to this idiot.
Just say the word.
Pernix.
Hello.
The man before you flashes you a teethy and rather unpleasant grin. Well then, a new fellows welcome, friend. My name's Persnix, and this, he gestures to run around, is my humble abode and place of business. And I do hope you're here to do some business. He glances at the nearby guard. We haven't got enough perception. What is your business exactly? Give him Karina's ring. Karina asked me to give you this. Quickly takes the ring and turns around his fingers. Nice. What's this for? You lost an item. Party gains 402 experience. You don't recognise the wedding band you gave Karina? No wonder Karina's left you. Pernix laughs. Oh yeah, I see now. She's making a statement. Is she good riddance to her then? Sorry, I ever spent coin to begin with. Now, is that all? She seems to care for you. What are you doing this? Seems a difficult thing to forget, giving your grandmother's ring is giving your grandmother's ring to someone. Maybe she's just not worth remembering, eh? Persnick snorts. While you're playing laptop for her now, why don't you just go back and tell her to keep clear of it? How dare you hit your own fiancée? How can you live yourself? She was asking for it, Persnick's growls, sort of like you right now. Maybe you ought to quit digging around this affair. It doesn't concern you. Me, I've got business to get back to. He points doors that way. Something's not right here, and I don't plan on leaving until I find out what's going on. Persnick's eyes narrow, then you won't be leaving at all, friend. I'm tired of wearing his face. Anyhow, he raises his voice. Guards! To me! Oh great, it's a bloke in disguise. And there's a ton of them. Okay. Someone punched this wizard ass on the floor. You kill him. You slit his throat. You got your axes out. Okay, you go for him. And we haven't got the wizard up, do we? Okay, is he still up? Keep. Right, Nerid, stop. Nerid staggers back, holding a bloody hand in front of him. I'll give up. Just leave, and I'll go peacefully, alright? Too late. Right, we cut his head clean off. Right. Fireball time. It's got to catch us all, but it will catch those two. Right, that guy just got hit with a fireball. Smack that one on the ground. We'll do Spark of the Restless. Keep on smacking this guy. You go beat on him. You drop this on the floor. Keep on smacking on him. Oh, she's nearly dead. Okay, that's bad. Right now. Oh, she's out. Dagnabbit. Okay. Right. Go and way under him. You go and hit him. Everyone gang up on him. I need to get better at using her. She goes down too quickly. No, she's up. But she's got, yeah, see, like, movement speed isn't too bad. So let's level her. Let's level her up. Right. I'm gonna get a couple of points in athletics so she can do the grant second wind ability. Stealth might be useful. She's got quite high survival as is. So let's go, and I'll put another point in athletics, because then she can use the second wind ability. She can pick up a skill, swift aim. The ranger gets into a speedy and fluid offensive rhythm, reducing accuracy but increasing fire rate and reload time with ranged weapons, and attack rate with melee weapons. Reduces her accuracy but makes her a lot faster. Defensive bond, defense against AoE attacks, animal companion. So these boost, like Stalker's Link, long experience to fighting together enables the ranger and animal companion. So this crew's attack accuracy when attacking the same targets. The animal companion, predatory sense, +10% damage against targets affected by damage over time. Vicious aim, -20 at range attack speed, -20 reload speed. But that massively increases range for accuracy and attack. That would be good if you're using like something like a bow, but with crossbows and like muskets, it would be an absolute terror. Arrow sense, deflecting against range attacks. Giving them bonus damage on any creature suffering from damage over time. That might be useful. Accuracy when attacking the same target as the companion, that would be useful. Swift aim, perhaps. I mean, it would drop her accuracy quite a bit, but attack rates, attack speed and reload speed would be useful, especially for slower weapons. But I'm probably going to go with Stalker's Link, which will increase their accuracy when attacking the same target. Yeah, Stalker's Link. Right, so she's boosted back up, but... Oh, fiddlesticks, I didn't mean to do that. I picked up another grimoire. I wanted to see what it was. It's just, like, fortunately a lot of this stuff is just basic stuff.
Just say the word.
So, what's this? The Book of Vern Love Sonnets has a dedication on the first page to my beloved Karina. Well, at least we know the bloke isn't an absolute jackass. That's nice to know. If he was, we'd have to have killed him. Oh, there's more of them. Seriously, and... Okay. Go for him. You go and punch him in the face. Switch out for your arquebus. Oh, no, is it? Right, you have to die, you stealthy little thing. Right, you're still on your ass. Keep punching him. Can you shoot him, please? Right, you dead. Go for him. Go for him. Keep shooting, please. Excellent. Lovely done. Piercing. He got piercing and like a bit of fire damage resistance, but this guy's near dead anyway. So those guys are dead. Chuck it all in the pots. I mean, a breastplate is nice. Sorry, wrong thing. But I've got the silver, I've got this armor. I forgot, I keep on forgetting that I have the armor on. Put it in there for now. That is a better shield, though. Stiletto. Ooh. Golden shillings. That's really nice. And hopefully... Yeah, that gives us enough what we actually want to do. So we can go and upgrade. We can go... barracks. It's cost us a lot, but with the barracks upgrade now, we will be able to hire some people and keep our fortress relatively secure, even if it's only just a few people.
Just say the word.
Someone has peeled the labels from these bottles. They're stuffed with dark gummy pulp that gives off a pungent odor.
Leave it to me.
Okay. There's still mercenaries at the front door. Nope. Okay. I'm going to go into the kitchen. Ah, there's actually stuff here as well. I didn't notice that. Spirits. Constitution. Right. Throw that in the bag. This pot has crushed up with some undefinable gunk. Okay, so we're going to go here because I missed picking this up. Grab this. Sev. Sev, remove Sev Crush. Plus 15 attack speed for 600 seconds. Plus 0.2 movement speed for 600 seconds. Minus 4 resolve. Crush after... Sev Crush after Crash after 600 seconds. Right, Sev can be traced back to the provinces of the Velan Republic, where the makers for the plant, markets for the plant in question, enjoy rapid rising demand. Most commonly chewed and inhaled, Sev is infamous for its near catatonic state, in which it often places its lost when the effects fade. More colourful accounts claim that the drug allows one to look within themselves and witness the sight of their own soul. Okay, so is it it sounds a bit like... I don't know what it sounds like. I mean, it sounds a bit like coca leaf. I mean, but coca leaf normally makes you hyperactive. I mean, you do get drugs that are like that. I mean, the one that's slug makes you sluggish, it depends. I mean, like, coca leaf is the thing that you get Ooh, there's a bunch of people. Oh, and there's a lot of them. Okay. Why is my sword wielder at the back? Okay, buy us some time. Right, they're all down. Continue to keep the big guy down if possible, please. I really don't want him getting up. Attack him. You attack him. Keep beating on him, please. Drop an AoE spell on all of them. Ah, stupid. Can someone please get in there and help the bloke? Everyone gang up on this last bloke who he needs to... Ah, dagnabbit, he fell down. He's unconscious with a twisted ankle. His reflex is taking a pounding.
Just say the word.
That's not good. Okay.
Hey, this is why you were traveling alone.
Just say the word.
Okay, fine, great sword. Ooh, really nice. But I would have to apply all my damage again. And it's only slightly better. Fine mace, fine pike, fine stiletto, a whole bunch of stuff. Rusty bronze key. Put all that stuff in there for now.
Just say the word.
I mean, if we wanted to, could we enchant? What could we get from it? I mean, it's nice. I'd like to get Burning Lease again, but we don't have enough of the stuff that we need.
Yeah.
Let's have a look around. Some more stuff. It appears as though someone rummaged through this uneven row of books in a hurry. This jar is chipped and cracked, if knocked to the ground and set back in place. So they're looking for something, basically. Adrian's dialect. Adrian dialect, okay. Put that in here.
Just say the word.
These guys had tattoos by the looks of it. St. Wyden's farmer becomes a god. Potion of major regeneration, that would be useful. Right. More stuff. Silver Lance, Adrian Customs. We got more stuff to read.
Just say the word.
And that's the stairs back down. So it's looking around, and whatever's in this room. So let's actually get our party set up for a change before we actually go into one of these places. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's the real piss nicks. The man lies bound and blooded on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises and blood is splattered across several corners of his mouth. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. God, please, please no more. I can't take any more. I'm not here to hurt you, you spit. The man pauses, gazing up at you. You're not? Oh, praise Baraf. You're not one of these men, are you? He glances nervously behind you. He shakes his head. Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Persnix. This is my house. You have to help me. Then who was downstairs, you declare? An impostor, some wizard named Nerid. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, and selling Sev. Inside my house, he blinks. He just turned up all of a sudden. Whatever you're holding back, spit it out, or I'll pry it out of you. Let's just go that one, yeah, because Gwen Ravenheart is pissed right now, so she's bloody. People if I try to kill her, whatever you're holding back, spit it out, or I'll pry it out of you. Persnix looks away, unable to meet your gaze. I may have hung onto a tiny proportion of my suppliers, but I needed the money. So you're a Sev dealer. Persic Wicks looks. I know it's not the best line of work, especially with all what's happened, but it pays well. Very, very well. And well, people want the stuff, don't they? What did your supplier do? You think I'm going to help you? If you think I'm going to help out scum like you, you're sorely mistaken. Why should I help you? But is it worth it all losing Karina? And that's probably like the only. If you think I'm going to help scum like you, you're sorely mistaken. So you'll let this scum downstairs murder me instead. Person shakes his head. Hopefully, just my luck. It's you again, please. I need your help. Why should I help you? Person looks crestfallen because it's the right thing to do. Okay, look, Nerid took all my money, but he still has it. If you kill him, he's bound to have most of it on his person. You can have it all. He's already taken care of. You spit. Persnick stares at you. I can't believe this nightmare's finally over. He grins weakly, then he seems to remember something. You have no idea what you've done for me, but he looks up at you and away again. I need to find my love, Karina, only after whatever Nerid put her through. I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain, but she might listen to you, please. She must be somewhere in Copper Lane. It's the only home she knows. And please don't tell her about the Sev, about what I do. I could make it worth your while, a discount maybe. Karina sent me here to find this place. Perhaps you should trust her to make her own decisions rather than lie to her. Might 14, you grab her. Here's my counter offer. You tell her whatever I please, and you still give me the discount. Let's go with that one. Persnick yelps of fright. Absolutely, please don't hurt me. You can tell her whatever you like. I'll have some supplies here for you, whatever you want. Please just make sure she's okay. Ah, come on.
Just say the word.
At least we know what's going on. Someone has gathered seats and towels to make his bed. The rambled fabric is stiff with blood and almost sweat. One side of the overturned vessel is splattered with crimson.
Just say the word.
Okay. So, at least we know... So he's still a drug dealer. But, if we're going to be honest, yeah, I mean, I like the idea of Gwen being brutally honest. It's like, she's not the hero you want, it's the hero you deserve kind of person that comes through the door. Right, we're out into the marketplace. Never sit below the van, merchant vessel dashed against the merciless rocks. No survivors. Right, let's get into the inn. The party stash can be used for holding excess items. Yeah, so it's basically you can hold excess items. Some items types, like quest items, always go in there. Right, we're in back into the inn. She ain't gonna be happy about this, but still, such is the way of the world. Karina looks up at you. What happened to Persnix? Did you give him the ring? Persnix has been impersonated by a wizard, however, the real Persnix is also a skiff dealer. Deals. Persnix has been imprisoned by a powerful wizard, however, the real Persnix also deals with the Sev. She covers her mouth with hand and socks. Persnix? My Persnix is a serf dealer? If I didn't know you for an honest woman. She brings her fist down at the table, slurping a drink. Damn it! How can I trust him after something like this? If he lied to me for this long. She runs her hands through her hair and takes a deep breath. I should just be glad I found out before the wedding. Right now, he needs your help and forgiveness. He still loves you. Do you really want to give up on your future together? You're smart to stay away from him. There's other men in Defiance Bay. Probably, yeah, because, he's, a drug dealer. I'm sorry, but... And it's not like it's sort of a nice stuff either. Right now, he needs your help and forgiveness. He still loves you. Do you really want to give up on your future together? You're smart to stay away from him. There are other men in Defiance Bay. Let's go with that. She nods, you're right. I think that was what I needed to realise. Thank you. Oh, and take this. She unclasped something from her neck, picked it up from one of these merchants to help you stand firm in my decision. You'll be fine without it. You gain the item Unwavering Resolve added to your inventory. Party gains 2,400 for the experience, total quest experience 3,240. And we completed the quest. What did we get? There we go. Unwavering Resolve, a neck. It's a neck piece. It's an amulet, is it? Yeah. Young Talon Kell and his father were ambushed by Venrak whilst on their way to Twin Elms. Before the child even registered the strange arachnid, his father thrust something into his hand and told him to run. As he turned to flee, the creature blasted him with psychic energy. Teller's mind reeled, nearly overcome by insidious power. Suddenly he was pulled back to his immediate surroundings, half sprinting, half stumbling away from the Venrak and his stricken father. Tolino made it to the edge of town before he collapsed. The main town guards were baffled at how the child had withstood the attack. The item his father had given him was an old silver medallion. It was badly worn and missing its chain, and the words "Do not yield to fear" were barely visible upon its surface. As soon as he came of age, Telona joined the personal guard of the local fane. When he did, he strung it on a silver chain and commissioned a priest to enchant the medallion with distant protected wards. Tolinos went missing years later whilst on an expedition to the White Marches. So that gives us intelligence +2 of resolve +1. So that's going to be best for people that use intelligence. So that's going to be the priest. Oh, but that goes around his neck. And that increases his will, okay. So what does intelligence affect? Intelligence. Intelligence depends on character's logic and reasoning. It can be useful for deducing sudden realizations and problem solving in combat. It contributes to the will defense and influence duration area effect for abilities and talents. So that actually might be useful. That actually might be useful for him. Because, he has an area of effect, she has an area of effect, but she's got a magic cloak on. So he loses that. It's not a massive issue, but the medallion would be useful for some of his stuff. Right, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff, and we'll have to go through it all next session. But I'm Cornish-Knight. This has been Pillars of Eternity. If you've liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button as we go about our business in Defiance Bay with Gwen Ravenheart and Space Pig. I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.